If I'm fishing in mainland Europe and I'm fishing for bream, and if I'm fishing on rivers, the best rods are the competition Ranger rods, 12 foot and 13 foot. The 3-piece, so they're easy package into a rod hold all, whether they're empty or whether it's made up. They've got a nice action where most of the action is in the middle, in the top section, sorry, where it bends over. So if you're fishing in a flowing river, it bends gradual with the flow. You don't want a rod that is too soft in the bottom part of the section, because it just keeps bending and bending, and it's not correct for fishing for bream, especially in running waters. So the competition Ranger rods, 12 foot and 13 foot, is the right rods to use. If you're fishing up to 60 metres, the 12 foot rod is the best. If you want to go longer to find the bream, then you want the 13 foot rod. It's the best rod for European bream type fishing. It is the best rod. In conjunction with that, what I would use is one of our new Inception reels. It's got a big wide spool, it's quite deep, so you can get plenty of line on, you can get 200 metres of line on, but because it's quite wide, it's for distance. So if you want to cast further, because of the line comes off more freer, it works better, and it's got plenty of ball bearings, so you can actually wind against the fish. What a lot of reels do, you have to wind and pump, and wind and pump. That is wrong. What you want is a reel with plenty of ball bearings in, so that when you catch a fish, you can just wind and use the bend of the rod, so that you can wind and wind and wind against the fish. The Inception reel allows you to do that. It's one of the best reels on the market at the moment for the price. You can build, like I said, 200 metres of line on it, so it doesn't overspill, but it casts quite a long way. So the conjunction of the competition 12 or 13 foot in conjunction with an Inception reel is the perfect combination. The two types of elastic that we use in the poles nowadays is solid elastic and hollow elastic. I prefer, when you get in the bigger sizes, above a size 9, hollow elastic. It gives a little bit more, it's a little bit softer, so therefore when I'm fishing for bigger fish, I've always got that little bit of security, especially in the puller bung system. If I'm using a system where it's in the puller bung itself, I always use hollow elastic. It's a little bit softer. If I'm fishing for skimmers and smaller fish, smaller carps, I use 9 and 11. If I'm fishing for carp, it will be 13 and 15. And in conjunction with the puller kit system, it is the best elastic, simply because I've got a little bit more security. When I hook something that's a little bit bigger, I know I have a little bit more stretch in that elastic, and I find it's the perfect combination, especially for the puller bung system. At Preston's we've got a new keep net out that we brought for the European market. It's 4 metres long, all the nets have to be 4 metres. All the rings are on the outside and they're made of metal. The material is all made of rubber, so it is quite heavy. So if you're going on rivers, it will go into the flow, it will stay in the flow, and it won't rock about, especially where there's rocks and movement of the water. One of the main features on it is this new angle lock, and all you do is twist the handle and it moves backwards and forwards like that, and when you want to tighten it up at the angle that you want it at, you just tighten it and you put it in the position that you want. It's got quite a large top, so it's easy to put the fish in. It's 4 metres long for the European market, and that's our new keep net. Our new roller, the Super Pro V roller. This is very special. We have plenty of marketing on it. One, you can extend it that way, so you can get it as high as you want. We've got all the extensions on the legs. 1, 2, like so. So it folds up very easily. It extends like that, and it folds up very easily. So it all compacts into that, so it goes into your net bag quite easily. But also, when you're fishing steep banks, it goes quite high, so it's very, very versatile. You can have it low or you can have it as high as you want. But one of the most important parts about the Super Pro V is, quite simply, it folds up to nothing and it goes in your net bag. So it stands 5 foot high roughly, and it folds up and goes into your net bag nice and easy. That's our new roller.